Imagine with me for a moment a computer screen, mouse, and keyboard. On the screen, I am the farmer in charge of a plot of land. I can plant, fertilize, harvest, and sell a variety of crops with the touch of a button. I can tend to and feed my own livestock, buy and sell equipment, check my fields, interact with other farmers, and even construct buildings, all from the comfort of my office chair. What I've just described to you is my favorite video game, Farming Simulator. But what if it wasn't just a game? What if this was the future of agriculture? In our digitized world, this future is probably not as far away as it seems. Before we can look into the future, we need to learn from our past. American agriculture has seen many changes over the last 200 years. From the Industrial Revolution until today, agriculture in America has improved dramatically. In fact, according to the USDA, it is estimated that one farmer feeds up to 155 people today, compared to the 1940s where one farmer could only feed 19 people. One major change in agriculture since the late 1800s is that less people are employed in agriculture. Also, according to the USDA, in the 1860s, the percentage of the United States population that was employed in agriculture was 48%. However, in 2010, 0.68% of the United States population was employed in agriculture. That's less than 1%. In addition to less people being employed in agriculture, there's another growing problem, and that is, how do we feed this growing population? According to the United Nations, the world's population is currently 7.6 billion people. That population is expected to grow to 9.8 billion by 2050 and 11.2 billion by 2100. All agriculture industries will likely have to work together to solve this issue. One idea is to reduce the amount of food waste in our world. It is estimated that about 1/3 of the food produced never actually makes it from farm to home. If agriculturalists can come up with a creative way to help reduce some of that waste, then the world will be well on its way to meeting that growing demand. But reducing food waste alone will not accomplish this goal. Overall crop and animal production will need to increase in speed and efficiency to create a larger food volume for our world. There are innovations being made in these areas such as vertical indoor farming or drought-resistant crop varieties, which will need to be further explored in the future. However, I think some of the most interesting and potentially revolutionary improvements are the increased use of autonomous tractors and aerial drones. You may have heard that Uber, the rideshare company, has recently been experimenting with driverless cars for its guests. Autonomous driving technology is already influencing our world. It is just a matter of time before autonomous tractors will be seen in fields across the nation. These tractors will offer many benefits to help improve the speed and efficiency of agriculture, which is what will be needed to meet that growing demand. A few of the positives of using autonomous tractors are that they are compact and highly maneuverable, and they offer better soil protection because they are lightweight. All of these reasons show how. These machines will be able to run 24 hours without a driver, resulting in labor and cost savings. Despite all these benefits, there are currently several downfalls to this technology. First, there are an increased number of controls and sensors which will be needed inside the equipment due to it not having eyes or ears inside of the machine. Second, and most importantly, there are increased safety issues with autonomous tractors because they could potentially run into something or someone. Engineers and developers will likely have to work hard to overcome these issues. But just as the people were reluctant to accept Henry Ford's Model T, autonomous tractors still have a ways to go to gain widespread approval in the agriculture community. But I believe eventually this technology will take over the agriculture industry. Now, let's go back to my office chair and talk about the industry market analysts are saying will become a $5 billion industry by 2025. Drone technology in agriculture. Drones are a very useful tool that can change the way we farm and ranch today. They can be used to gather data about crops to improve crop yields, access the health of the field, track livestock, and check for down fences on a ranch. The technology already exists to utilize drones to fertilize crops, which will keep farmers safe from harmful chemicals and improve efficiency. In addition to being able to fertilize, drones will also be able to spot treat problem areas in a field to save farmers money. All of these reasons show how drones are the future of agriculture. E.M. Tiffany talked about this very thing in the first statement of the FFA Creed when he wrote, "I believe in the future of agriculture." While no one may know for sure what the future of agriculture may be, I believe that progressive agriculturalists will continue to seek new and innovative ways of feeding our population. And if our past gives us any look into what the future may hold, we can be sure that America will embrace our changing world and adapt to any challenges that may come our way. And that is why I believe in the future of agriculture. Thank you.